So we have seen that, right? We have seen that a pipe, right? A pipe concept or a bearer concept, right? So the entire subject of 4G and 5G talks about the establishment of pipes and maintaining of these pipes. Okay. So pipes look like this. So this is my mobile UE, eNode B, S gateway, P gateway. Of course, other entities are there like HSS, MME, then PCRF. Those right supports in establishing the. Give me a minute.
I think you are on mute.
We cannot hear you, sir.
Your voice is not coming.
Oh, sorry. I am in mute. Okay, fine. So, right, packet communication means packet communication. Means packet communication means volume. Okay, packet communication always be measured in terms of volume. So value means 2 GB per day. Means like 2 GB per day, 1 GB per day. Rate we are accessing. Okay, to flow this value, pipes are required. Right. Water measure in terms of volume. So to flow the water, we need a pipe. So like that, right? To flow these pipes, to flow this packet, pipes are required. Pipes will be look like this. Okay. So there will be a multiple pipes. There will be a multiple pipes, right? As we have seen, based on the QCI table, there is a chance to have a multiple means network provides network supports whether users are using multiple pipes at a time or not, that depends on the user. Okay, right, you can see this. So this tells you this picture tells you, right, this picture tells you, right, how pipes are formed. So this is application 1, application 2, my mobile, this is a mobile. Okay, so here it is the P gateway, here it is S gateway. Okay, okay, so this is the mobile, right? Let us take mobile is using two applications. So P gateway pumps the data. Of course, this data comes from the internet. Okay, this data comes from the internet. Application 1, application 2. So no, right? Definitely, I can say application 1 maybe different TFT. Application 2 deals with the other TFT means, right, application 1. So application 1 may be YouTube. Application 1 may be YouTube data, right? Application 2 may be right, something called you can say voice, or maybe file downloading. Okay, file downloading. So application 1 is the YouTube, application 2 is the downloading. So definitely the traffic, TFT means traffic float template. So for example, from Hyderabad to Bangalore, from Hyderabad to Chennai, from Hyderabad to you can say some Mumbai. So now that traffic means now what is the traffic on the highway? We do measure, right? Based on that only roads will be expanded, right? Depending on the day-to-day traffic, the roads are expanded. So similarly, traffic means what? Data rate. Simply data rate. So YouTube required some type of data rate, right? Downloading maybe different data rate. Voice may be different data rate. So this TFT means each application will be associated with the traffic characteristics, right? And you can see the pipes, S gateway, P gateway, there is a pipe. Okay, S5 S8 pipe, S5 S8 pipe, S gateway to E node B, S1 pipe, E node B to UE, there is a radio bearer pipe. So means pipes will be joined like this, right? And if UE is accessing more than one application, right? We have seen that QCI table tells that there are 9 QCI values, right? So 8 pipes are possible at a time. Got my point? It looked like this. Okay.
I think
Right.
your screen is hanged, I think.
My screen is,
Hang on.
hello.
Yeah, your screen is hanged, I think. It's not moving.
Please check from your side.
No, yes.
Right. So means like here it is the means applications, depending on the application, different pipes, right? You can see here it is a red pipe, a blue pipe, right? Different pipes will be established to the users, depending on the right their usage. So it look like this, right? So technically we should say the pipe is bearer 1, bearer 2, bearer 3, along with the TFT1, TFT2, TFT3. Definitely each and every service required a different data rate. So that is right. That is based on the right. We have seen that the QCI table. Okay. So QCI table somewhere. This is the QCI table. So let me go through what exactly the QCI table. So each and every pipe, just we have seen that pipe is assigned. This is 1, this is 2, let us take 3, 4, and this QCI value will be attached. Let us take, this is the QCI 1 pipe, this is QCI 2 pipe, okay, this is QCI 3 pipe. So what do you mean by this QCI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So 1 to 4 are GBR services, means guaranteed bitrate services, which means throughout the communication, constant data rate. So GBR means constant data rate. Okay, constant data rate. Okay, that is what GBR. So priority means like what is the type of priority? For example, you are playing a game. You are playing a game on your mobile. Suddenly, if you are getting incoming call, your game will be stopped. Your game stops, right? Your game stops and incoming call notified to you. Correct or not? Means your call is higher priority than your game. If not, right, if I written a program like my game is higher priority, my incoming call is a lower priority, then definitely you never knows that you are getting an incoming call because your game is higher priority. Your mobile will treat always game is the higher priority. If and only if you written a program like that. But most of the mobiles, right, all the mobiles, right, voice call is the highest priority. So that's why when you are playing a game, right, the incoming call will be notified to you and it is up to you whether you can answer it or not. Got my point? So this tells you the service priority. Service priority. So for example, here, let us take 4 UEs are there. And 4 UEs, this fellow is using voice communication. This fellow is using YouTube communication. This fellow is in a live webinar. This fellow is in downloading a file. So definitely based on this table, right, voice will be given high priority. Voice is the high priority user. Okay, this fellow is the high priority user, right? Next high priority user, next high priority user. Means so high priority user 1, high priority user 2, high priority user 3, right? Right, priority 4. So like these users means based on the user application network prioritizes the user based on that only. So this fellow required always a constant data rate for the constant, and this fellow needs a GBR and constant data rate to have a voice clarity. Voice clarity. Correct or not? Voice should be clarity for him. Somehow, right, live is also having a GBR. Okay, GBR user. This fellow also need a voice and video clarity. Definitely YouTube, right? So picture clarity should be there. But a YouTube user, this YouTube is a non-GBR service, as well as downloading also non-GBR service. So for example, if this fellow is downloading 100 Mbps, this 100 Mbps, to download 100 Mbps, it may take 1 minute, it may take 10 minutes, it may take even 100 minutes, right, 30 minutes. It depends, because this fellow is a lower priority user. Lower priority user. So depending on, for example, one more guy came into the network, and these are all using the voice call, right? All people are using the voice call. Definitely this voice call users are high priority, right? So when high priority is there, right, lower priority people will be suffered based on the QCI value. So network itself, when assigning the bearer, it attaches this characteristics. Based on the characteristics only, communication will happen. Got my point? So, right, network takes this into account, what kind of user this fellow is. So whether voice user, conversational, streaming, real-time, non-conversational, IMS signaling, right? Of course, IMS signaling is the highest priority because it is the signaling. And here it is the priority, then packet delay budget. Packet delay budget, voice should not be delayed, right? When I am talking, that should come to you, right, within fraction of milliseconds. It should not be like when I say something, it should reach you after 1 second. No, delay is not allowed. But data downloading, delay can be allowed. So that's why you can see 300 milliseconds. But when it comes to the voice service, loss, voice communication, right? What do you mean by 10 power minus 2? This is 1 by 100, which means one packet can last per 100 packets. Voice communication. Loss can be allowed. Loss can be allowed. Loss means what? Packet loss means what? Right? It is not cleared voice, right? Blurred voice, you can say, or voice clarity not there. But when I am talking, if you are able to understand what am I talking, that is enough. So that's why loss can be allowed in the voice communication, but not in the data communication. So data communication, you see, one packet per 1 lakh packets. One packet can last in 1 lakh packets, but for the voice, right, one packet can last per 100 packet. So data is a very sensitive, right? This fellow almost downloaded 99.5 MB, right? But 0.5 MB he lost. Can he open a file? No, he cannot open the file, right? We see error while opening the file. Okay, so means these are the characteristics assigned to the each and every pipe when pipe is established. Okay, so means what is the priority of the pipe or bearer? What is the packet delay budgeting? What is the error rate? So it is the protocol layers job to, right, to make sure that these, right, pipe characters should be managed. Okay, right? I hope you all got it right. Exactly the what happens in the LTE. Hello?
Under the packet delay buzzer, it means the data can be lost during this time or can be regained after that.
Gravir, your voice is not clear, yeah?
That packet delay buzzer, during this time, data can be lost or can be gained after that.
Can be. See, it can be. I'm not saying it will be. It can be. Okay. So when road is not good, people may, right, vehicle may have accidents. I cannot say must accidents. Okay. There will be. There may be accidents happens if road is not good. Okay.
Okay.
Right. It is not a must case. Possibility. Allowable data rate. Loss rate. That's it. Beyond that, there is no. If beyond, right, for example, what will happen if data is downloading? So this is the expected allowable loss rate. But if it is like that 10 by 1 lakh, then what will happen? This leads to RLF, radio link failure, because this is not allowed. 10 packets per 1 lakh is not allowed. 1 packet for 1 lakh is only allowed. If this is the case, right, radio link failure happens because something is wrong with the line. Radio link failure will happen. So this may lead to call drop also. Okay. So technically, right, 3 to 5% of loss is allowed in the network because of cable connections, because of something. The loss rate can be 3 to 5% while you are doing. So these are all theoretical things, but practically you don't see exactly. When you are doing practically, 3 to 5% is allowed. If the loss is greater than 10%, then this leads to RLF. Okay, loss should not be more than that. If it is, then we need to check which layer is performing badly. Okay, right? Anyway, we will see those things. Fine. I hope you got it right.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the architecture which makes the, right, which establishes the bearers. This is the architecture, and we have seen in the last class. This is the UE, right? So E node B, right? E node B, UE, E node B, right? MME, S gateway, P gateway, HSS, PCRF. Okay. So our interest is, right, UU protocol, right? Where UU protocol means this protocol makes, UU protocol makes, right, establish a connection between UE and E node B. EX2 protocol, right, makes the connection between two base stations. Okay. Then S1 user plane, right, protocol, right, establishes the communication between E node B and serving gateway. S1 MME protocol, which establishes the communication between E node B and MME. S6A protocol, right, makes the connection between S gateway and MME. Right here, S5 or S8 protocol makes the connection between serving gateway and P gateway. And here, SS7 or GX will make the connection. Of course, this is the external word. There is a IMS, right, for the VoLTE, as we have seen, and this protocol makes the connection between the P gateway and outer internet or outer data networks. So our interest is to learn the protocols which are there here. Okay, right. So why the standard protocol is required? Because of, right? So because, right, when people purchased something, that should work, right? That should work properly. If not, right, if I purchased a different mobile with a different technology, that is okay. But when public purchases, if it is not working properly, so if I purchased a phone, okay, if I purchased a phone, this phone should work with Jio SIM card. It should work with the Airtel SIM card. This should work with the Vodafone SIM card. This should work with the BSNL SIM card. Right. It is not like that I manufactured a phone, right, which works with only specific network. Who will purchase? Even if they purchase, right, they can't use different, because it is my wish. Today I'm using Airtel. Tomorrow I may move to BSNL. I may move to Jio also. That is my interest. So that is what standard makes. So 3GPP, we know that 3GPP, right? So we know that 3GPP building the standards. So the standard protocol is UU protocol. Standard is the H2 protocol. Standard is the S1 protocol. Right, standard is the SC protocol, standard is the S5 protocol, standard is the S7 protocol. I hope you got it right. The meaning of the interface protocol, we say this is air interface protocol. Okay, this is S1 interface protocol. S1 is like control plane. This is the user plane, right? User plane, control plane, user plane. Okay, right. So we'll see the right functionalities of each and every entity, right? What are the functionalities of mobile? What are the functionalities of S gateway? What are the functionalities of MME? What are the functionalities of HSS? Slowly, right? So the same structure. This is same structure, right? So mobile. So what are the jobs of UE? Okay, functionalities of UE, right? So UE acts as a client actually. So this is a client, right? Network acts as a server, right? This is a client, right? User equipment. User equipment is of two parts. One is ME mobile equipment, right? Plus SIM card, right? This is called UE, right? One thing is mobile equipment which comes with the software which is loaded, right? It may be LTE mobile, 5G mobile, 2G mobile, or 3G mobile. Okay, so the software means software stack comes in this phone, right? SIM card will help you to connect to a particular network, right? So this is UE, and I can simply say when it compared to the network, so UE is a dummy piece, right? Which has to, right? That's what I'm saying, right? It acts as a client, means it should obey the rules and regulations from the network. If network says something, mobile should follow. That's it. If mobile is not following the instructions from the network releases the UE from the connection. Means simply it releases the connection. So for example, if my base station asks the UE to reduce the power, reduce power transmission, simple example. Okay, then it has to reduce. If not, then what is this? It releases. Right? Employee, if any employee is not obeying the rules and regulations of a company, what they will do? They will relieve the employee. Correct or not? Organization or employer is the bigger thing. Employee is a smaller thing. So definitely we have to follow employer rules and regulations. If they say 9 a.m., we should go to office 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. means fine. We have to. Otherwise, they will relieve. So similarly, mobile is a dummy device. It has to follow the instructions. Right? Means more intelligence has built into the network, not into the mobile. So these are all IMEI number, right? We know IMEI number is the equipment number, then MC number, right? For when during the connection establishment, there will be a GUTI and IP. Means like, right? We are discussing LTE. LTE is a data communication. Data communication always happens with the IP address. So UE also communicates. UE communicates with the network with IP address only. Clear?
IMEI come in picture in the call initiation also, this IMEI number.
In the
IMEI,
huh.
when it comes picture, I mean the call
In
during
call also it is mandatory. Without IMEI number, right? Network will not allow to make a call. Serial number of mobile. IMEI is the serial number of a mobile. Right? Car chassis number will be there. To car chassis number will be there. Medicine batch number and serial number will be there. Okay. Any product, right? Any product, right? Number will be there. Okay. So medicine batch number, serial number of that sheet. So bike, engine number, car, chassis number. So like this, right? IMEI is a serial number of equipment.
so
If Samsung is manufacturing 10 lakhs phones, right? There will be a series. Phone number 1, phone number 2, 3, 4, 10 lakhs. Yeah,
so during the authentication it's come in picture.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. During the authentication, this is required. Anyway, we will see how it is required. Then IMSI number is a SIM card, International Mobile Subscriber Identity. Okay. Mobile number. GUTI is the Global Unique Temporary Identity. So which will be assigned by the network, and IP address will also assigned by the network. Okay. So then write E node B. So the next is a base station, or you can see E node B, right? E node B is the technical name of, right? You can say a base station or BTS in 4G. So, right, the main functionality. So generally it establishes the connection. Okay. Connection establishment, right? Connection release. Okay. Connection establishment, connection release. Okay. Right. Then the main functionality is a radio resource management. What do you mean by the radio resource management? For example, this base station is having 5 megahertz, either 5 megahertz or 10 megahertz, 20 megahertz. Okay. Right here, let us take 100 users are there, 100 mobiles are there, 100, 200, 300, 400, whatever it is. Okay. This bandwidth should be shared among the okay, right. So means like if right, whatever the bandwidth, this bandwidth should be shared among the users. So that's what, right? This fellow may be voice, means this fellow may be in voice call, this may be YouTube, this may be in live. Just we have seen example, right? So base station, it is the responsibility of base station to right allocate the resources to all the users, and each and every user is important to the network operator, because right users are paying. So RRM is an algorithm, or MAC scheduler is an algorithm, right, which takes care of the resource assignment based on the priority. Just we have seen, right, user priority. So based on the user priority, but the last user cannot be wait for longer time. If he feels that this network is not good, he will leave the network. So RRM algorithm takes action depending on the different right, different policies. Okay, right. The major job is Of course, uh, of course, it will establish the connection between other base station also. But the major functionality is the radio control and radio resource management. And also another functionality is admission control. Admission control. Okay, for example, already here it is 200 people connected to the network. So if another fellow wanted connection, then this takes a right analysis whether this new member or new mobile can be allowed to communicate or not. Admission control takes the decision whether to allow or not. Means like whether the resources are available or not. Okay, so these are the jobs of, and of course there will be a modulation, demodulation. Okay, modulation, demodulation. Generally, as I was telling, right, so base station cannot consume the data, cannot generate the data. It only acts as a repeater. It takes the data from UEs and it distributes the data to UEs. But the application layer will be there at the mobiles only. Okay, right. I hope no doubts, right? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Right. So then the next heart of the system means entire LTE is the MME. Right. Mobility management entity. Mobility management entity. Mobility management entity. So what do you mean by mobility management? Right. We have EMM and ESM session management and mobility management, which means, right, once UE, for example, I am moving from Hyderabad to Bangalore or Chennai, then definitely I am moving to a different place, so that this will take care of, means it tracks the mobility, right? Presently, where are you? After 1 hour, where are you? Means like time to time, mobility will be tracked by this MME. And this is also, means like here it is the mobility and session management, means like a bearer establishment. Bearer establishment means pipe establishment is the job of MME. Not only this, registration, it acts as a registrar. It acts as a registrar. Registrar means like it makes the mobiles, means it ensures the mobility and as well as the registration of the UEs as well as security integrity. Security and NAS level integrity. Right. So these are the functionalities. Of course, it is a bus, right? MME communicates with all entities in the network. It communicates with the mobile. It communicates with the base station. It communicates with the HSS. It communicates with the S gateway. It communicates with the P gateway, and it orders everyone. It's a bus, you can say bus. MME is the bus. MME orders mobile. MME can order the mobile, right? You detach from the network, their mobile has to detach, right? Means MME orders everyone. It is like a part of the system. Okay, right. You can say mobility management, session management, security management, right? Selects the TA and APN. So means it's, you can see, connected to many entities and it manages the many entities. Okay. So, right, S gateway and P gateway, I was constantly talking that when it comes to the packet switching network. Okay, when it comes to the packet switching network, right? So there is a switch, hub, then bridge, then router, gateway. So what are all these, right? These are the all the functionalities of these entities, right? Routing the packet. routing the packet, routing the packet. Okay, routing and filtering. First thing is a filtering, then filtering and routing. Fine. Huh? Sure. Okay, so filtering and filtering and routing. So depending, switching, right, means like limited area. Whereas the gateway, right, you can say state or country, you can say. So here S gateway, P gateway job is, right, only, right, routing. It acts as the generally. So in Broadway, P gateway acts as a firewall. Okay. So let me take S gateway, S gate, SGW, right? F gateway, then P gateway. So both are gateways. Okay. So the first functionality is, right, to both filtering, filtering the packets. So, but this is the user level filtering. Here it is the network level filtering. Network level filtering. Okay. It acts as a firewall. It acts as a firewall. Network firewall. It acts as a network firewall. So means if, right, it is connected to internet. If a packet is coming towards this internet, then this checks the packet, right? Checks the packet, whether this packet is LTE packet or not. If not, P gateway drops this packet. Okay, means it acts as a firewall as well as, right, legal interception. Legal interception. Right, for example, here also legal interception. Right, if any police personnel or if any government or if any police personnel that he suspected you that you are doing illegal things, then he can enter here in his gateway, P gateway, and they can capture the IP address, your IP address, and they can analyze from, means like, where you are transferring data, to whom you are transferring data, then what you are transferring data. Definitely, all right, they can capture the log and they can see where you are transferring data, whether you are transferring data to Pakistan or some other countries. Okay, means like just it is a legal interception, right? If anybody wanted to, even if police people wanted to catch your location, right, they will enter here and they will, right, starts capturing the data, then so that they can find the location, your location is in. So these are the main jobs of S gateway and P gateway.
So if any site is blocked by network, that come under the blocked in the PGW, right?
Site means not site.
Any website or
No. Why
any
website?
contacts.
Website is a different concept. Telecom is a different concept, right? So if they wanted to block the website, they generally go and they block from the server. This is the communication, right?
So firewall is doing the same work. We can block something.
Blocks the packets, not the website. See, you are a person, right? Communicating, then P gateway is pumping the data. Means like maybe you are, right. You are accessing YouTube or somebody is accessing some data. See, internet is, right. What is internet? Internet is a full of packet flows. Right. There is a possibility that packets sometimes may, right, come towards this network. Then this blocks. If this, it checks the IP address of this packet, right? If this IP address falls, right, into the LTE, it will allow. If not, it will not allow this packet. Okay.
Yeah.
Firewall never blocks the site. It blocks the data. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Right. Even general website concept also, when you try to open a website, okay, firewalls, what firewall do? If you installed firewall or some antivirus or something, it blocks, because if it is suspecting that the packet is having some infection,
Virus.
okay, packet is infected with the virus, then antivirus will block. That is a firewall. Simply I can say. Okay.
Sir, I have one question.
Okay.
Hello.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You remember that earlier I have asked one question like nowadays we have like 2 GB, 3 GB per day, this subscription for the user, right? Per day.
Correct. Correct.
So once this like I reach 2 GB, okay, after that this internet
Your
is
pipe will be disabled.
sorry.
Your pipe is established, right? After
Yeah,
completion of 2 GB, the pipe will be disabled. Pipe cut. If you
so
don't pay water bill, if you don't pay water bill, what municipality do? They cut the water, right?
correct.
Same thing. After reaching, they will disconnect.
It's done by PGW, right? He told me that
Correct.
PGW.
Correct. PGW will cut the pipe.
So this information already it comes through the PCRF to PGW, like the user having 2 GB
Correct.
per day subscription.
Correct.
And once it is reached, then we have to discontinue this EPS. Oh, sorry, this bearer, right?
Correct.
Good. Thank you.
So here it is the PCRF policy charge rule function. Policy charge means like you will be charged based on the policy. If you have taken 1.5 GB, right, charges, based on the charges, policy is defined. So for example, postpaid user policies are different. Prepaid users policies are different. Postpaid allow them full bandwidth, bill after, but it is not like for the prepaid, right? Allow them only 2 GB or 3 GB. So this PCRF, based on the policy, whether you have taken the postpaid or prepaid or VVIP, right? Definitely there are multiple policies. VVIP will be given separate policy, then prepaid will be given different policy, postpaid. So based on the policy, this takes the rules, derives the rules. Paid. Only allow 1 GB, 2 GB, 3 GB, whatever the amount he paid.
Okay.
Postpaid, allow him whatever he use. Okay. So like that, it defines the policies. Means it calculates the accounting, packet accounting. It counts the packets. Packet accounting. It maintains the packet accounting. So this PCRF instructs the P gateway, right? Instructs the P gateway. PCRF instructs the P gateway to allow or block data, or block or stop, whatever you say. Stop data.
Sometimes we got till like 20 KB only after the. So at that time the pipe is
But
allowed.
it is an operator policy. I cannot tell.
No, but I mean it's at that time it's allowed the pipes.
Sir, two things are there. It is a operator policy. After completion of 2 GB or 1 GB, right? If my operator wanted to allow 144 kilobits, he will allow. Or operator, if they don't want to allow any data, they can block completely. So it's a policies. It's a company policies. Okay, companies are like after 2 GB consumption, it is a operator policy. They may allow 144 kilobits. Okay, may not. I cannot say that. It is mandatory.
No, actually my question here. Previously we are getting 20 GB. Now after that we are getting like 20 KB. So is the same pipe or different pipe is allowed after that this 20 KB?
See what I am saying. If policy, right, after 2 GB usage, okay, if my operator, right, if my operator decided after 2 GB use, don't send anything. Or if my operator wants after 2 GB reduced data, right, this reduced data will come to you. It is operator policy. That's what I'm saying. If operator don't want to send anything after 2 GB, okay, you completely don't send anything. This bearer will be deleted. Okay. But if he wanted to, after 2 GB, if he wanted to send 144 kilobits per second, right, that data comes through same pipe. Means the capacity of this pipe will be reduced. There is a parameter called aggregated maximum bit rate, AMBR. So this AMBR, aggregated maximum bit rate of this pipe, will be, there is a parameter that will be attached to this pipe. Okay, after 2 GB, if this fellow means operator wanted to provide you 144 kilobits, right? They change this parameter. Okay, that is a predefined. Don't allow more than this. That's it.
Yeah.
Right, operator, if he completely wanted to block, he blocks. Okay, so this is about PCRF. PCRF calculates the right accounting packet accounting. So morning you have used out of 2 GB, morning you have used 1 GB. Then in your account only 1 GB left. Afternoon you used half GB. Then evening you used half GB, but night no data. Your account is done by the evening. So night you have to purchase some more data if you want. So that is what packet calculation or accounting. Okay. So right here it is PCRF decides the rule based on the policy you have taken. Then P gateway implements the policies. Okay. So in assembly, government, right, drafts the bills or rule. You can say the means rules. They right, forms the rules, and government employees implements the rules. Correct or not? So PCRF, right, defines the rules. P gateway applies the rules. Right. So HSS is a database. Home subscribers server. Home subscribers server. For example, Airtel. If Airtel is having 2 crore users, right? 2 crore users. This 2 crore users database will be maintained in the HSS, right? So username, right? Username, user address, user MC number, user IMEI number, user location, user policy, what, right? BSNL, vanilla plan is there. So whether user is using vanilla plan, there is a family free calls plan, right? I don't know in which network, but right, network allows free calls to family even without recharge. Correct or not? So those policies will be there, means all the details will be there in the database. Time to time, your location will be updated here. Your location will be always updated. So currently at 8 AM, you are at home, means like nearby base station. You are in this base station location. Afternoon, you are in your office. So office location, base station. So everything will be recorded in the database. Okay. Got my point? So these are the right functionalities. Anyway, we will discuss each and everything during the right next discussion. Definitely, we have to go through the all functionalities of base station, all functionalities of MME, all functionalities of S gateway, P gateway during the bearer establishment, during the pipe establishment, right, as well as right connected mode, idle mode. We will see one by one. Got my point?
Yeah.
Right. So for now, I am closing the class. Right, guys, those who are joining from the beginning, they have to pay the fee. Right. I shared the details already. Okay.
Sure, I mean, it will be done in a couple of days. I'm just speaking. Today or by tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, it is because already 15 days, right?
Yeah, I got it. No worries.
Right.
It will be done today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks.
Right.